Good morning to you. How are you doing, guys? We're going on Act 3 today. We still have to give, um, the last element to Gaia. We are going on we're finishing up mission, 10? We're finishing up 10, going on mission 11. So we're getting close. I'm very excited just because it's another game. Sorry, I'm just trying to seek. I'm trying to seek help. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys have been enjoying the series. I know it can get a little at times. Again, they've done a great job with it. I think. The amount of set pieces are there for me to stay interested. So that's cool. That being said, hey, I'm all for it, man. I was not very much into the first one. In fact, if you go rewatch my first series, which I did, um, you'll notice the interest starts to wane pretty early on, and I just keep with it. Some interesting moments, but just by the time those interesting moments happen, I was like, not how I really am. But hey, we're here.
So you like hearing me butcher Utaru? I sure don't.
We're gonna
sound like a dying long leg.
Oh.
Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah. It's almost time to go after Hephaestus.
Finally, we get to rock and roll.
See, this guy gets it.
At least that's how the old one said it, I think.
He gets it.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. That's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
I like this man.
It sounds like you're getting used to that focus.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. To be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Make myself useful.
Just give it time.
See, I like how he's a genuinely good character. I find that I'm terrible remembering video game characters' names nowadays. They were so easy to remember. Aaron, I think this guy's name is. Yeah.
What else have you been studying with your focus?
He listens to music.
I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Merlin guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
Maybe I should check up on them at some point. Just in case.
Right.
Will we do that in stream? Not this one.
I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure.
I don't need this.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said. Anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time.
Man.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. Metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
Oh, poor guy.
I should get going.
Say hi to Gaia for me.
You can say hi to herself. You can walk in there and be like, "Hi, Gaia."
Hey,
What
did
do
you
you-
forget something?
What? Yeah. Why is it?
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I wish
Oh.
all the other... be honest, it's... And then the other head, which is... But hey,
Just give
We
it
already
time.
we already listened to that. I don't know why I was
I should-
like,
right? You got...
yeah, that was weird. How bizarre. How bizarre. Varl.
Aloy,
Varl.
is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
You can get me a bloody drink.
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time.
See, my issue with this character, Vol, is that I don't find him like uber interesting. If I'm gonna be honest. Now, him talking to Zoe, alright, I want to see
I
that.
hope Zoe's not upset I'm distracting you from your training.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make new ones.
Well, once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said, but I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw, said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently.
Funny.
More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
I mean, they are just machines, though. Like, why would you love a
Did
thing
you talk
like
to
that?
Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh?
Hey!
Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Excuse me, that's rude.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding. Any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda that Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. He was all I had. and he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since.
You're definitely a lot older.
Now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The sacred lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him.
I can't imagine Last of Us 3 looking less bad than this.
Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
You know what?
But for now, the mission has to come first.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong in any way, shape, or form. That kind
of this to Gaia.
You did it, Aloy.
Let's hold off on the ale till it's over and done with.
I'll let Aaron know.
All right. Now, it's gonna suck for anyone who's genuinely like, could you just go to Gaia? It's like, no, I need to know. I personally need to know. What is this? Oh? Oh, wait. Discover and complete collagens to reveal. Right. Yes! I can now override them, sweet.
If you keep frowning that hard, you'll get wrinkles.
I just don't get this last.
We're gonna talk to Zoe in a minute. I'm just kind of exploring.
Have a conversation about it.
Conversation?
Aloy, you've returned. And you come bearing gifts. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the zeniths from our lands?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
Let us go begin.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from. Like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice.
We have different museums for different topics, like science and war.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods. Even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
That kind of peeves me off because it's like when you talk about a person in front of them and it's like, excuse me, can you back off now?
Varl looks pretty focused.
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains hiding deep underwater that spew fire. If I understand correctly, Gaia said the flames they release come from the very center of the earth. Like a heart, beating with the life of the world. As always, the cycle can be found in even the most unlikely of places. Of course, Varl's mostly interested in watching explosions happen underwater.
Funny. Hi.
The Zenith stood a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
I don't think I told you guys why I decided to do all the conversation pieces and not just go straight into the story. I find that I need some, you know, I want to know what each character is thinking of, and it's unique too. It's like the first game didn't have this like home base kind of companion thing, so there were conversations, and I skipped like a lot of them, so or tried to, anyways.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh no, we're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh,
That bad, huh?
why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known.
I don't remember who she is.
Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
I kind of want to see that confrontation. Not gonna lie, I don't remember the mother, but
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
I mean,
I should get going.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
I would love to see like each character's musical preference, if I'm gonna be honest. What do you want?
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of.
Oh, you
What if
You give her...
You're the word.
What makes you...
you already said all this.
You're right.
Alright, I know that. Wait, why are you? What are you pointing to? Oh. I am looking for a man with a master plan.
Are you sure that's what the data says?
I'm telling you.
Stop arguing! Mommy, daddy.
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war. But there is always time to speak to one's commander.
Oh, that's not really how I see myself.
It is how we see you.
What do you think of this place? It must take
Funny.
some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted.
Paint! We're gonna get paint.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
And where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
Anything else you've been
Oh,
looking at
no.
on focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That
Oh.
sounds kind of gross.
Yes, the sea has shells.
Have you spoken with Aaron at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
So
Shared wouldn't mind sharing.
you just said that's what I don't understand though about alcohol, right? Is that beer doesn't taste good at all. Yet you drink it because why? Because other people are drinking it? Nah, man. Do what you gotta do. If it tastes terrible, don't do it. That's how I see it. I can see like maybe not our generation, but a couple generations, they'll just be like, I don't like it. Bleh. Come on, man. And it's just like the sales of beer just go down, and then they're like, what are we doing wrong? Well, you made a drink that tastes like pee, so.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
Yeah. Just imagine the last episode's just gonna be talking.
I'll let you get back to
an
your
hour. An
And
hour.
so will I.
I wanna see. See? Already. And by the way, if you're watching this on playback and you're just genuinely not interested about these conversations, you know, you can skip it if you aren't already. Already. Where? Ah, yes, there you go. There we go. Beta! Wait. What's in here? Whoa, hold up a minute. I already looked at that, didn't I? Really?
Want something?
You don't want to talk to me? You want to read that? Just like I said, pause it. Up to you. All right. Well, I probably missed some important things. I know that some of the data things have numbers, right? All right. Well, I think it's time to go see Gaia. You're like, finally. Yes, Aaron. Oh, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! We're finally about to.
It's good to see you again, Aloy.
No,
I see you have recovered Demeter.
I did. Okay. I also.
Okay, data module's in.
Yeah, it is. What's going on? What is going on?
Good choice.
Whoa! That's what that does? Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. It's not so bland anymore. Power up! It is pretty though.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly.
Right.
I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus. And fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
That's a bad idea.
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you've been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that?
Funny!
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tanakh marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it.
This is my problem.
Initiate the merge.
This is my problem.
However, in order to construct the rig,
No!
I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work.
It's a trap!
The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there.
Right.
She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Getting some 3D effects. I see like a light. Ben.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the
Very
coast
nice.
that they used to get to the ruins of San Francisco.
Ooh.
That's where I need to go.
I don't like how it went back to normal.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Oh. Cool.
Hello, Aloy.
Hello, traitor. Oh my gosh, back? Questions about...
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance. You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Maybe
Oh.
that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods. I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that. There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of receding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then.
She's obvious. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're almost done. I know. There's these a lot of these episodes are mostly talking, and then there's like cool set pieces. There's just hey, come with me on the entire journey. All right.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. I think Elizabeth knew one of them. Tilda. Did she ever mention her to you?
No. Elizabeth often spoke of her work, or told stories of her mother and her childhood. If she knew this Tilda, she did not disclose it with me. What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
Interesting. Yeah, Zeniths are so bad. Like, I like their outfits. We've barely seen Carrie Ann Moss. She was filming The Matrix. How rude. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini. All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale.
Bring him a
also
cake!
Suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
Excuse me?
That is what I predicted.
Gaia, you're not supposed to tell her that it's a surprise birthday party. Oh, you're really making me not like you.
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has
Of course they would.
repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
See, she's too nosy. I don't like it.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance, which is why you will need to procure Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
Roger that. Buddy, what up, man? So, unfortunately, we're stuck in a conversation. I swear. Yeah. There's a lot of conversation to be had right now. There's no gameplay barely in this episode. It's just lots of filler. It's one of those episodes. So yeah, if you're sticking around for gameplay, unfortunately you're not going to get that. We've literally been at this for 35 minutes. And nothing. No gameplay. So, I am barely talking in this episode, but boy, what do you mean, boy? You come back to me, say calling me boy? You are the boy. Boy, you dare come to me and make fun of me? Ha ha ha!
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved.
Nice.
Superstorms have subsided.
Nice.
Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated.
We're talking about the Earth right now.
These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Nice.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct.
She's lying to you, Aloy.
To design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
Listen, what are you doing good in this world? I'm healing it. I got rid of stuff. What are you doing? Just sitting down watching me, calling me boy? I'm waiting for Thor, God of War Ragnarok.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Farrow create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
Do you like my girlfriend?
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence, until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot. One that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus.
Lots of talk.
And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco.
How are you, man? I barely heard from you. We've talked, but how are you doing? Like, it's good that. Thank you for coming. By the way, I'm taking this opportunity. I really do appreciate it, man. It's been feeling weird lately. How you doing though? How you doing? How are you doing? I feel that. The stream's actually gonna end in like 20. Your boy is failing lonely.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh Plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution.
Da 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 da. Say if I line it up like this.
There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query.
Da.
Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
Alright, final piece of conversation with Gaia, and then we can finally head
I
off.
found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then.
Have you, We're done. We're done talking.
I'll be on my way.
Want to see something cool?
Safe travels.
I don't know if you were here when I did this, but so yeah, I've actually played a lot more of the game. We're actually gonna fill this up. Skill tree learned. I learned a skill tree. I learned a skill tree. Did you learn a skill tree? What do we gotta do here? Nice. Spread them. Spread them. Spread them, girl. I got a lot of weapons. See here. I got a lot of outfits to share. Oh my gosh. Alright, let us go this way. You know what I'm saying? Ha, what? Cheeky boy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, spread them just like your mama.
So
Alright,
that's
you
where the rebels chose to
you
take
have a
us.
side quest for me?
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
Oh!
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I
Boop.
don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
Right on.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you.
What is it?
It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Sure. Ask. Yes. Oh yeah, you're at the moment where this dude oh, that happened a long time ago,
You said there was
see?
something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You
Yeah.
want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She
Alright.
believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Oh, what did you say to me? No, we're not gonna stay here and pay more attention. Yeah.
Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call.
He's about to get a new arm, guys!
I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab.
Guys.
We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you.
Guys. What was lost? Oh my god, guys. How much time did we lose? Oh good, we only have 15 minutes to get to where we gotta go. That's cool. Cool. Oh my gosh. Did you ever add the guys thing to the Twitch, the sound? I am the guys. I am the guys. WD. Hey, if anyone's watching on playback, sorry if the conversations are probably the most boring for you. I think they're interesting.
There's the snow.
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it.
Why would I do that? Lightning Kid, what up?
I've got something to tell you.
I'm so sorry, the stream might cut out. Okay. I was scared. Hi, Lightning Kid. How you, what's up? I've never seen you before. Welcome to the stream. Honestly, out of all the times that you could have came, I'm happy you came now. Lightning Dude. See, that's a guys right there. I like your little YouTube WSG. Are you trying to speak gang side to me? What? We got two amazing, beautiful individuals here. Alright, we're just gonna go here. I'm trying to find. There you go. Have you? What have you doing? You've been playing this game. Have you played this game? What? How's Tell me a little bit about yourself. This is an interview, by the way. Why are we? You know, I always some people fights.
Setting it on fire won't help.
He is a world famous YouTuber. He come from the land down under. No. You're like, no. There will not be an interview today. Not if I have anything to say about it. We're gonna fight. Alright. Excuse me. Do you have a moment to talk about? Or maybe I... Oh my gosh, I can ride a piggy! I can ride a piggy! I'm riding a pig! Oink, oink, oink! Oh. I am grabbing a piggy! Oink, oink, baby! Oink, oink! What did you do to my pig? Oh, what are my pigs?
Come on.
Rupert! We are here! This changes everything! Oh. Yes! Porky! The wild boar machine. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's awesome. I bet you can't ride a pig, Popey. How original. Huh? Did you think of that on the spot? Or did your mom call for a redo? I thought I had glasses on, alright? Leave me alone. Why are you being such a swine? Why am I going through the city? I won't be able to... Why? Why? What? You want me to just ram? Yeah. Yes! We are writing in style! Alright, best game, 10 out of 10. We can ride hogs. Who says you need to ride in style when you got a big chunkers like that? I don't need no more. I don't need a car. I need my Porky the pig. Wait, really? Another one? How about I get on Puppy JN and I ride him? Don't, you know what? You've insulted my honor. Yes. Yeah, that's awesome. Game of the year, 10 out of 10. No!
Let's go.
I don't have a big enough of a fan base to make fan fiction, so... Run hog wild, you know? I need that fan fiction in my life. How many lens flares can I put? Too many, too many! Oh yeah, Halo the game, the movie is out. The lag? What do you mean the lag? What lag? My streams are made with genuine love. I wake up in the morning and I think to myself, my star over here can't even. Woo! Hey, you have a YouTube channel. I mean, you probably. That makes it. Wait, what am I doing? You're making me read up streams, sir. Hey. Wait, I gotta repair my piggy. I got some comments. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. We're still in Darth Vader stuff? As he mounted Popey, he untight as if he was hanging off the edge of a cliff. He awoke to be hanging off the edge of a cliff. Poetry at its finest. I have read that like a beautiful poetry. Ooh, we're running out of. I have no more shots. Why? So what type of content do you do, Lightning Kid? Da da da! Look at that rear! See, when I think of that rear, I think of, that's how big Popey is behind his... He's got a big badunkadunk. That's... What type of content do you do? Yes, 100% non-fictional retelling of something that happened between us. Totally. We speak of the unspoken. Are you kidding me? You know what? Useless! I'm gonna call you Popey JN. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, very nice. What do you game? Ah! Oh, pretty. Oh. There it is. What? What are you? When you speak of that which should be unspoken, you have to abandon. Yeah, my piggy named Popey JN. People playground? Oh, very nice, man. Not terrible content at all. I personally couldn't get into those games myself, but hey, you enjoy them. More power to you. Oh my. Am I fat shaming you? Ha! I don't need to do that. You do that on yourself. You sent me a very naughty picture the other day. I got proof! I'm making a binder. Lightning, you should see this, man.
rush of air.
Yes, I am fat shaming you though. I've seen your fat. You look like a man willing to take it up the rear. You know what I mean? Yes. Walking. You think you're pretty, Popey Jan. But you are nothing. But I don't want to go to detention. You know what? If you're putting me in detention, I'm bringing you with me. Welcome to the weird stream that is PPP what?
Just gotta head west until I reach the coast.
As long as the game doesn't force me to just have 10,000 conversations. Look how beautiful that is. That looked good. Look. Oh. What are you eating? Oh. Woo! Do you want me to say it?
You should see your spear in action.
Do you want?
Honor the...
I'm ignoring everyone.
Picture Regala as your nice choice of partner.
I'm gonna go see a herbalist. Oh, dude, you can't. What is wrong with this? Can you not give me more herbs, man? I've been put in detention by Popey. I need some herbs to mellow myself out, you know? It's like if one Puppy JN and a PPP what? Combine it in one? That would be mind-blowing. Whoa. Gotta do a little bit of resource management, you know, man? Does this ever keep you up at night? Like, I don't know. But it is radical, you know? Do you guys, like, know each other? Cheeky little video, cheeky little video. Why are you, like, responding to me, Bobby Jan? That was awesome, though. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that is awesome! Oh, there's some more paintings in there! That is so cool. We're at the Niagara Falls. How much time we got left? We literally have no time. I think he left. You stopped in when I did YouTube lives. Doing a live, guys. I'm doing. I love that. These jokes are going to make zero sense for any other. Yeah, that's the whole point, right? You just do a thing. This is incredible. Like, look at that. Incredible. But alas, I think we're gonna call it. So yeah, I know this whole episode has just been conversations. We're gonna end it here. So I want to thank Popey JN and the Lightning Kid for showing up and making the stream a little better. You showed up and conversations ended. If I miss any conversations by the end, obviously I'll talk to them when. Yes. When I got the PS5, I was all over it. It's a great machine though. Like, can you blame me? Like, have you played it? By the way, if you want to jump on in and you can play Splitgate or something. You know, we don't have to, but, or maybe someone charted for online, you know? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We don't have to, but we don't have to if you're busy. Anyways, thanks for coming by, though. Hi, Bunny. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, he was very angry. Like, all right, just for some context for anybody. So, our friend, Deadly Snake, out of the three of us, he is the one that wanted a PS5. For me, I was neutral on the topic. I didn't know if I wanted one. It was just like, eh. And so story time before I go. And then Deadly, he wants one. Like, he's been ready. He's wanted this since first announced, first came out, right? Obviously, we all know what happened with between COVID and scammers, which sucks. You know, people ruin it for everybody. So it's like, all right, I'm not gonna put my ideologies and my thoughts about like, oh, I really want a PS5. And then I walk into EB Games, picking up Kena Bridge of Spirits. Great game. You should play if you haven't tried it out. Beautiful, too. So, lo and behold, I go to pick it up. And that day that I do pick up Kena Bridge of Spirits, they have PS5s. I pick one up. It's a longer story, but we're trimming down a lot of that story. So, I bring it home. I'm like, dudes, I got one. And then I play it. Still November. And it's like, wow, this thing's amazing. Okay. November. Then a month later, Popey Jan gets one. We don't want to say nothing to Deadly. We have nothing. We don't say nothing, right? I want him to hear. And And I gotta say, Popey didn't even want one, and he just happened to get one, right? Well, Deadly Snake was very aggravated that the people who didn't even want one to begin with got one, and the one guy who does want one, he is beyond the hill. So Popey here wants to be nice, try to get one. Still nothing. So this guy's been trying to get one even more because his friends have one, so he wants to join in on that thing. And I've been told that I'm ridiculous for buying a PS5 from some people, but then those are the same people that owns PCs and think that Microsoft is top notch. I kid you not. So that being said, yeah, Deadly Snake. I'm still trying to. Yeah, you're still trying to. March 25th. I think that PS5s are getting restocked because there is a new game. So next, upcoming. So March 25th. Keep an eye out. Do your best. I think your guys are going to get some restocks, and I think that's when you'll be able to grab your PS5 for the boy. And he's just struggling financially though, so that's the only issue. So yeah. Ah, I see. Oh, what interesting timing that is. Wow. And I told him, like, dude, show up. I can't. If you can't do it, then sucks to be you. But I'm actually gonna do that mission because I really want to see him with an arm. So next time you see that boy, you're actually gonna see him with an arm. So, but thank you, Popey, for coming by. Good day.
Your courage inspires us, along with strength.
No,
Hikaru commands my blade. Stay focused on your target.
I'm trying to get to a save. All right, guys. If you're just joining, I'm sorry. I just told the story. I appreciate everyone who showed up. No problem. Thank you for coming by. PPP out. Stream's about to end. Watch. Maybe. Really? Really? Just some saves don't end the stream? Okay. Lots of sense. Bye. No, not a screenshot. PPP what? Oh, stop broadcasting.